I'm Åsa Lindell and I work for the region Västra Götaland in Sweden. I also have to say that I'm very happy to be here and to join this conference on a very important topic on policy and planning. As you were told, I will give you an introduction to the Build with Care project. I will talk about the partnership, but also about our objectives and our activities. We have the picture here in the background that sort of represents the vision for Build with Care. This little boy lives in Sweden's very first single passive house. When he grows up, we hope that all buildings will be passive houses or low energy buildings. This is the partnership. The partnership is a partnership of 18 organizations in 10 different regions and in 5 countries that represent the regional and local communities, universities, colleges, education institutions, and also non-governmental organizations. You see here in Aberdeen, we have the Aberdeen City Council and also the Dundee College. And this is my region. This is a North Sea region project, and it's partly funded by the European Regional Development Fund. And we've been working for 2 years, and we have another year and a half to go. Region Västra Götaland is the project leader. I have a colleague that some of you might have met called Hanna Blomdahl, who is the project manager. She couldn't be here today, so, but she will get the information. I mainly work on the sort of regional basis, but I have been involved a lot in this partnership as well. The objectives for the project is to mobilize all forces in order to make energy-efficient building design the mainstream choice of construction. This is for both new build, but it's very important for refurbishment as well. This is because the success of energy-efficient buildings is a key to achieving the EU climate goals. Buildings uses about 40% of all energy within the North Sea region and also in Europe. So we have enormous saving potential for the environment, but also economical saving potential. It's also interesting to see that we have the technology. We have the technology to do this is available, but we just need to get everyone on board. We have divided the activities into 4 different work packages where different organizations are responsible for the different work packages. The first work package is concerning marketing and publicity, where we show that energy-efficient buildings can be mainstreamed. It's possible. We show best practice, and we also promote all the benefits of low-energy buildings, such as the ones for environment, economy, but also healthy indoor climate. The second work package is about education and training, which also is a key issue to get everyone on board. And we try to target the different professionals that are involved in the building chain. The third work package is policy and planning, today's topic. And the Aberdeen City Council, Amy Smith is here today, are responsible for that work package. This work package works on a local, regional, and national and European level. On the local and regional, we're sort of trying to make sure that the policies encourage low-energy buildings, and then we're trying to influence national standards to make them sharper. And we, of course, lobby on the European level because so much of the policy work is being done there today. The fourth work package is about evidence base, and it's led by the University of East Anglia. We have Martin Ingham here today, who's responsible for that work package. This is where we provide evidence for all the other work packages. Just a few words before I go on here. We have many benefits of low energy buildings. In the long run, they won't cost more money because we have lower life cycle costs. And we can also see that the value of energy efficient buildings increase more rapidly than in other buildings. And it also it reduces the amount of climate gases, but it also reduces our dependency on imported energy, which is important for all countries. And it's actually great business opportunities for our regions. In my region, we had about 25 new businesses over the last 2 years, specified targeting working with energy efficient buildings. Okay, I go to the activities. We have a couple of demonstration projects within the Build with Care. One is the visitor center in East Flanders, which will be built as a passive house, and it will be ready in 2011. And we had a transnational review of the design and a lot of cooperation between architects from different countries. Another one that you probably know, here in Aberdeen, it's the Martial Arts College that will be refurbished and will be the headquarters for the city, Aberdeen City Council. They will go for the excellent BREEAM standard, which sets a very high standard for the environment. This is a very unique demonstration project, and it also shows the important balance between cultural values, because this is an old, important and beautiful building, and the energy efficiency and how to solve that. So I look forward to see the results. We have a lot of campaigns, a lot of information and campaigns, such as the International Passive House Days, which is open house days for the public, so they can see that it's not strange to live in a passive house. In Hamburg, we have the Prima Klimaanlage, where they support homeowners to refurbish to the very highest energy efficient standard. We also participate in many events, in many exhibitions, and arrange conferences such as today, and study visits, etc. There we go. We also try to promote low energy buildings in other ways. This is a film production that we have produced, and it's available on the Build with Care website. It's in English, obviously, and it's about the first single house in Sweden that was built as a passive house. You can also see the drawings and the plans, and also some films from the building period. As for training and education, we develop learning material from different target groups, such as planners, craftsmen, architects, etc. And we try to share this learning material between the partners, so we can use them and modify them for the different countries, and so we can learn from each other as well. We have also developed e-learning material, and where we have an interactive house. This is mainly done by Dundee College, where you can simulate different options for a house, and you see the result in energy use, but also in economy. What's the investment cost and what's the life cycle cost for different solutions. For evidence-based, we identify barriers, and then we find approaches to overcome those barriers. Initially, I think we had 63 barriers, but now we sort of pinpoint them down to a number where we will focus first. But it's interesting to see that many sort of barriers that we need to overcome is in the area of policy and planning. As for policy, on the European level, we have developed a policy statement, which is a response to the revised EPBD, the Energy Performance of Building Directive from from last year, that the Build with Care partnership think could have been much sharper, especially when it comes to refurbishment. This statement has been developed by Aberdeen City Council in a dialogue with the other partners, and is now supported by the North Sea Commission work group, right? And will be taken on to the North Sea Commission board, and then hopefully to the CPMR. We have also done a baseline study of what's the state of policy and planning in the different countries, and a transnational strategy that you might hear more about today.